Hey guys, I'm RozaldVane, and welcome back to another episode of VLR, Virtue's Last Reward, or Zero Escape, Virtue's Last Reward. So anyways, last episode we were starting out with the laboratory. We picked up a bunch of good progress in it. Now we're kind of at the point where progress is going to get kind of slow, because I have no clue where to go from here, because there's just this one puzzle left, and there's just some other stuff we can examine, but we don't really have a lot we can go on too easily here. So I'm just kind of curious about it. So this is the lock for the door. Well, it does say lock on it. It looks just like the one in the infirmary. There's a keyhole and everything. There's one in the crew quarters too. Yeah, I saw one in the lounge. So to get out of here, we need to find a key that fits this lock, right? Looks that way. Alright. So I don't think there's anything much on here, is there? Why does clicking that one thing right here? Let me show you. I forgot that there's a thing here that we do. Why does clicking on this thing make me go down to this side? That doesn't make any sense, really. Like, that's like so stupid. It's like, why am I going down to this machinery here? It's like this thing dominates the whole category of that table. No matter what I click on it for that. Alright, let's get back to this puzzle, but I want to see if getting any of these seeds matter for this space, I guess. There's a rectangular hole in the wall. Okay, that's not it. Alright. I have no clue how to begin this, actually. So there's 3, 3, 2, 5, 3. Okay, so those numbers symbolizes something with these colored waters. Maybe it's how much entries it accepts, maybe? So if it splits down to the 40, so if I say like this is 40 right here, 20 would go this way and down. So you get 20 guaranteed here, but then you got 20 going here and going over here, so that adds 20 to that side. And then if I do 80 on split, 40 would go down here, and that creates 60 right there. If I tell it to go to the left, of course. If I tell this guy to go to the left. And then the other 40 will go down here. No stopping point or splits. What's even the point of this one splitting, though, as well? I'm just thinking about this one a little bit. Like, why does this matter to split it? So it's 20. And then 20 goes down here to this one. So that's like 60 as well, I guess. Oh, let me erase that. I'm only drawing the diagram of what I'm thinking out loud here. I have no clue, really. Maybe split that. Oh, 2 got it right. Okay, so this is like trial and error for sure, in a really dumb way, but okay, so 2 is correct. So let's see, what did I do correctly here? So 40 splits down to the left and then splits down to the right. So 2 only takes 40. So let's do that. So 40 for 2. Let's go this way, I guess. No. Go this way. But let's turn it to the right over here and take it all to the right. Let's take it all to the right for that one. Let's take this guy to a split, and then, yeah, let's do split. Let's do it again. Okay, so split is correct here. Yeah, split is correct. So down is correct. So the left side, the yellow one takes 40 splits to 20, and then the other side is 20. So red takes 20, and then the other 20 is down, and then split that again, so that's... Oh, never mind, it's not... Oh, my bad. What the hell am I supposed to do? I'm freaking making mistakes. My bad. Yeah, I chose it this way. Let me pull that again. It's a fail, because I need to make sure that those are the things I'm doing. Okay, so it's not... Yes. It's not 20, it's, geez, 30. And this is 40, technically. Oh, actually, no, this is not 40 either. Oh, oof. That's not 40 either. That's, like, also 20. The reason why is because, it splits left here. Sorry, I'm not even using it. It splits left here, and then it splits down right here. So it's, like, 4, and then this is a 2, and then that becomes 20 in total. But then this side goes down here, so that's a 2 right there. And this one splits down again, so that's like, what? This is 20, and this is a 1. So this is also 30. I'm sorry, I'm terrible at drawing my mouse power, I guess. The thing is like really weird. Okay, so that's my number so far for those that are correct at the moment. Splitting down here gives me 4. And then right now it's got nothing coming into it, so let's split these two together and then pull the lever. And I solved it. I don't know why all down is the correct method. It's kind of weird to me a little bit. We've poured the water into the beakers and all the lights are green. You did it! And now what do we do with the water? The beakers contain a liquid culture. Each seed requires a particular kind of culture. Place each seed in the appropriate beaker. By dragging a seed on the top of another seed, you can switch them. Press the check button after you have put the seeds in the correct places. When each seed is in the correct culture, you have completed the puzzle. I'm not sure what's going on, but here goes. Oh, I see. Alright, let me erase the memo because we already cleared out that pipe puzzle. So this is a 2-parter puzzle. Funny enough. Alright. 10 parts water. Each fluid has a distinct color. Prepare, okay, whatever. This one is the one that we need to start looking into and figuring out. Oh, I realized that the numbers, yeah, the numbers on the colored water was actually the amount it needs. So it needs to add up to 5. I guess I actually just brute forced it by not thinking about it. So I guess that's what it is, I guess. Alright, anyways. Long seed fails to germinate in 3 of the fluids. So we need to guess what those 3 fluids would be. That's a guesser. Round seeds in blue fluid and D fluid failed to germinate. So B and D does not... I'm guessing yellow is B and D is cyan. B is yellow. Yeah, D is cyan. Okay, so... So no round seeds on these guys. I like this memo system actually. This memo system actually helps a lot. I imagine this being like a thing in the DS version where you're just like, I'm guessing this game was probably released on the 3DS or the DSi or something like that, the Nintendo DS stuff, and it like utilized the touchscreen a lot, which is really cool. I like this memo thing. It's really interesting because I get to actually point out some stuff if I feel like I need to, or keep myself tracked up. Alright, so those two don't like brown seeds. That's definitely certain. None of the marked seeds germinate if put in green, or C. Marked seed. So I'm guessing this guy doesn't like M. Marked, as in like the stripes, I guess. Non-marked seeds fail to germinate in A and B. So, and M, cross them out. cross that out. And then, what's the last one? When the striped seeds were put in fluid D and fluid E, only one of them failed to germinate. Wait, D and E, right? D and E, yeah. And so this one is, sorry, I'm just trying to, like, do that just to say something about it for me. Okay, cool. So we've wrote it very poorly, but I can get the sense of what it is. So no round seeds for the middle two. So yellow and blue, cyan. So let's immediately change these out to that. Make it easier on me. Okay, cool. Non-marked. So red definitely cannot do non-marked, and yellow cannot do unmarked either. Okay, cool. So that's guaranteed what yellow and red should look like. Green cannot take marked. So I guess the half one is not going to be considered a mark. Right? I don't know what marks mean, though. Oh, I see what they meant. Okay. So, I'm doing it wrong, I think. Non-marked means that it doesn't like it when it's not marked. So, it needs to be this. Oh, no. I didn't mean to... Ah, damn it. God dang it. You know, Sigma, I was thinking. Maybe this has something to do with the hydroponics research 2 binder you found? I know. I just misclicked on right-clicking it. Darn it, I have to do it again. At least the messages are still there. Alright, so no, you need to be over here, you need to be over here. You need to be over here, and that's where we last left it, I believe. So, yeah, so we need to get one of the striped guys to be over here, so we need to take this one and switch it. Yeah, because only one of them can accept stripes and stuff. I think this is it. This is the solution, I believe. Great. That was pretty simple, I guess. You did it, Sigma. You've sown your seeds. Okay, that sounds very nasty. Why do you have to say it like that? Don't say that. Huh? Why not? Just don't. Quiet, you two. Look at this. Oh, we got a capsule. Oh, a red capsule. Okay. Let's grab the capsule then. There's a red capsule sitting in the hole. Alright, so we got that capsule. So we can place that there. Sigma, come here. What's wrong? You can see something in here. What do you mean, something? Just look. It's easier than explaining. There's nothing on the screen. Maybe it's connected to the machine next to it. Okay, what am I supposed to look at? Like, you say look at something, but then didn't really point out where. Where are you telling me to look at, dude? There's a door we came in through. Are those huge water tanks? Nothing's swimming in them. They're not fish tanks. Okay. The beakers. I don't need to mess with them anymore. I don't think I can leave these alone. I think I can leave these alone now. There's a large lever embedded in the wall. Okay. So yeah, the numbers down here. Let me clear this out. Yes. The beakers down here, like the numbers, like literally was like, I didn't realize that that's the amount that you need to pour into it, like in the single digits. That was just an assumption that I made out of it. No, I don't need this, I think. Do I need it? So we use this thing to get DNA, right? I wonder if we could use it on anything else. Well, we will if we have to, I guess. That's so vague. Why is every relationship always about what the guy wants, huh? I've got needs too, you know. I mean, I'm the kind of girl who totally devotes to her man, but that's a two-way street. What the hell are you talking about? Yeah, I'm confused with what Clover's doing. Yeah, we still got some saline and stuff like that. We still need one more capsule to clear out, or at least contain something with. Empty containers, meat. Well, I think that's everything. There doesn't seem to be anything else in here but that we can use. I like how they actually like start getting a little bit annoyed with it. What the heck is this? Probably a simplified version of a DNA sequence. A is adenine. G is guanine. I can't pronounce. I don't remember. I remember reading these in sciences, but I haven't heard it in so long that I forget. C is cytosine. T is thymine. I think we can manipulate it. Yeah. It looks like the puzzle has to do with the pairing these bases. Bases? Yeah. DNA is made out of 4 bases: adenine, guanine, cytosine, and thymine. However, you can only bind A and T or G and C. Anything else just won't work. These are called complementary base pairings. You sure know a lot about this stuff. I guess so. Anyway, you should be able to solve the puzzle now. Give it a shot. Or reposition each row so that each A is connected to a T and each G is connected to a C. Move up and down sideways until the letters match up. Yeah, so this is kind of like those DNA stuff, and yeah, DNAs you can only pair up like a certain pairing, I guess. But the way they put it together here, it just doesn't really make any sense to me personally. There's only like what? So there's 3, and then I forget what the term is called, but it's like 3 combination factorials or something like that. So you only get like a possibility. I don't know how we shape this. Oh, I see. You have to move it like this. Okay. I thought it was like you move the rows and the rows are just whatever. I thought it was just a 3 combination factorial, like a 3 version of whatever. But it's just you have to move it left and right. All right. Oh, I see. Okay, cool. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. So the top portion needs to match up with the bottom portion. Yeah, this is not going to be easy because I'm just like trying to figure out. Okay, so the top portion's matched, but unfortunately the bottom isn't. Yeah. Yeah, that top portion should be correct. Now the whole freaking bottom row is just dead. This is like, ugh. So this one controls that side. This one controls its own. No. I guess I got it. I don't really feel like that puzzle really mattered much, but sure. Ha! Did it. Good job, Sigma. That was awesome. You want a treat? I'm not hungry. You're turkey. What in the hell? Stop screwing off. We don't have time for that. Now get over there and look at this. Get over here and look at this. Huh? There's something on it. This is the safe password. Perfect. This is just what we need. Yeah, now we can get in the safe. Now I'm wondering what the other slot's for. A microscope. There's one hole left. Probably needs a 4th capsule for it. So I'm guessing we need to fulfill what that 4th capsule may be like, I guess? Yeah, because we got 1 empty capsule, right? So we need to fulfill that somehow. A strange machine. We don't know what it does, so it's probably best to leave it alone for now. Lord Hoppington, why? You left us too soon! Shut up! I don't even know why she acts like that, but sure. I don't know what she's doing. Alright, what's this tray for? It's familiar to the gardens from the first playthrough. The gardens had a dragon-like object here before. A tray. There's an image of a lion engraved on it. Maybe something to do with the seeds, I guess, here? I don't know why we still have these seeds, though. That's the other question. No. Maybe ethanol? No. Yeah, I'm kind of curious what this tray is for, though, if that's a thing. I don't want to just go for the solution. I want to go for the side stuff still, like the extra puzzle stuff I want to get to at least. But the question is, I don't know what exactly there is. She said there was something we can blend, right? We can still blend something here. Are you going to use those seeds in the mixer? Yeah. You'd think I shouldn't? No, I just mean, don't you think you should put all of them in it? You mean all 5 different seeds into the blender? Yeah. Yeah. Interesting. Why not? We got mixed nuts. Alright. Done. Wait, we just got one whole... Yeah, I'm guessing we have to use the same saline solution, right? Alright. I'll just pour in the saline solution in here. So it's basically the same method, but with the seeds in place instead of the root, I guess. There's a funnel above the beaker. Filtered liquid comes out of it. Eventually. Oh, there's a yellow. Okay, looking good. And last but not least, ethanol to make it become gel, I guess. Alright, next I need to pour the ethanol into the beaker. Then... I guess this should do it. And then the last one is the capsule. Alright, I'm going to dip the protrusion into this capsule, onto this capsule into the stuff of the beaker. Awesome! You got it all! Alrighty, so that's apparently a thing. I guess that's... I mean, I'm glad it's, like, kind of obvious a little bit. It's not too obvious, but it's, like, kind of obvious. Ah, so the last one would just pop up if you just place it in there without having to do the microscope puzzle. I was so prepared that there would be, like, a part 2 microscope puzzle, but it just didn't end up happening. Look! The screen changed. What's going on? You put in the yellow capsule, right? I think it reacted to that. Why? Doshite? Don't know. But I was just thinking. Thinking what? Well, the thing that we just put in had plant DNA in it, right? Maybe that caused this. Anyway, let's have a look. Huh? It's different now. Shapes are in different places. Alright, we got the passcode for both things. This is safe, right? Yeah. It's just like the one in the AB room. I saw one in the infirmary too. If we punch in the right password, it'll open up. At least it should. Alright, cool. Archive, please. Before we do, let me... Okay, I thought I had, like, memo written out. That I'm just, like, I didn't check correctly. Alright, blue first. Star, star, moon. Okay. Star, star, moon. Let's get the golden file first. Obviously, there's a lot more secrets in here, I guess. Yosh, it's opened. You did it! Alright. Ka-chink. Alright. Archive. Secret. What page are you on? Ah. Floor A and B. And floor B. The facility has 2 stories. The top floor is referred to as floor A, and the bottom floor is referred to as floor B. The A and B supposedly stands for above and below. There's a rumor that the floors were actually named after a particular Swedish pop rock group from the 70s, but everyone believed in this project has insisted that it is a vile and hurtful lie. I don't know what kind of Swedish pop rock group is reference being in there. When the body is infected with Radical 6, the processing speed of the brain is reduced. If we assume the brain currently operates on a 1-to-1 basis with regards to time, Radical 6 reduces this to 1 to the square root of 1/6 of or approximately 1 to the 0.408. This means that for each second that passes outside, the patient feels the only 0.408 seconds and have passed inside. Therefore, when 1 second has passed inside, approximately 2.45 seconds, or square root of 6 seconds, have passed outside. This is why the virus has been called Radical 6. Huh. Trying to put some pseudoscience into Radical 6, I guess. Those infected by Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide, which literally just happened with Quark. One theory holds that the disparity in time perception causes the brain to be flooded with massive amounts of information. Unable to keep up, it begins to fail. Whatever the cause, the infected invariably attempts to take their own life, which is arguably the most terrifying aspect of this virus. Research suggests that a targeted antiviral could kill or at least disable Radical 6, but thus far we have been unable to develop one. It seems our best hope now is to harvest antibodies from someone with a natural immunity to the virus, which is very typical to a lot of viruses. People want to find somebody who's immune so they can just take DNA to help create antibodies for others as like a vaccine almost, which is interesting to think about because like The Last of Us represented that kind of science thing in their game, considering that one of the characters was like, I'm not going to spoil the story too much, but I'm pretty sure everybody who hasn't played the game should probably try it still, or watch the show maybe. Not advertising it, but not sponsored by that either, but pretty good stuff. But I think that the story in it pushes the boundary of what is talking about science and stuff, I guess. It's interesting though because like games with pseudoscience works, and sometimes it's interesting because it kind of lends to other games that might have science fiction-y kind of storytelling like this one. So it's like really interesting to see how games try to push for like a bit more realistic sciences to help educate somebody who's like not really great at sciences. I mean, sometimes it might be fake science, which is why I call it pseudo, because it's a bit more science fiction-y, but some of the process remains relatively real in a sense. But anyways, bodies of those dead from suicide are piled up along the roads, landing into and out of town. The entire area reeks with the stench of decay, and the sky is filled with constant buzzing of flies. At times, their swarms are so thick that when one passes it feels as if a cloud has gone over the sun. Every day I see more crows and rats who are everywhere feeding on the dead. Ironically, the only healthy-looking creatures are the stray cats who have grown fat on a plentiful rodent diet. The few humans who survived the outbreak have been locked away by the government in underground shelters. I don't know how many were saved, but I fear only a handful. Oh Lord, please let their future be a bright one. This is an excerpt from the journal of its researcher. Due to space constraints, some sections were cut off. It sounds like someone named a doll Jumpy, but why? Junpei. Wait, why is there a Junpei doll? What the hell? Jumpy. Don't you think that his hat looked kind of weird? There's that huge band that just wraps around his head. Is he hiding a pair of fringy ears? Or maybe he's just a young robot. What the heck? Young robot. Well, this is between you and me, but he's got missiles in there. The sides of the hat are just hiding those pods, like you see on helicopters or SAM sites. Except these missiles are tiny, and when he gets in trouble, both sides of the hat opens up, opens up. Oh wait, no, it's yeah, because there is like these weird like looking missile speaker things. It's like it's like I get it. Opens up and they fly out all at once like just kidding. Actually, he just keeps snacks in there. Really? He just keeps... I mean, it does kind of make it look like those soda can hats or the beer can hats where you just have the thing and you stick the tube, the straw, and then you just have it where you just drink it from there. But I think it's just primarily containers in a weird way. Anyways, an antiviral medicine made to counteract Radical 6. More specifically, it's an antibody with a natural resistance to the virus. It was found and extracted from an individual in 2038 and then replicated through the IG replicator. The Axilivir injection is the only way to fight off a Radical 6 infection. That was the last one, I believe. Yep. Next one would probably end up going to the next page, which is like far away from here in this page. Yeah, it'd be like a step forward. This is probably the treatment center that we haven't solved puzzles for yet. So, but there's a lot of like other ones here. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4 pages of secrets that are in between all that, which I'm kind of curious why there's a huge gap behind that one. All right, let's open up the. Oh man, we're already over time. Okay, let's get out of this space in the next episode. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode of Your Minds. And excuse myself, I just burped there. I didn't mean to burp in the middle of the recording there. I honestly don't think that I've often burped in the recordings, but that's just me, I think. It's just like I always try to avoid it because I don't like drink soda in the mornings or anything. I'm drinking coffee, and it's just the coffee wants to cycle through my system to get out of my system. So the burp is just a way to show that I'm being healthy, I guess. Anyways, yeah, next episode, let's go ahead and punch in the last password, get the hell out of there, and then see where it takes us from there. I have no clue where the flow will take us after that. We are clearly going closer to another set of choices, but also with the set of choices coming up, it looks like we're almost hitting one of the endings. So we'll probably aim for these two endings. This one, I'm going to aim for that ending, and I'm going to aim for that ending for the next episodes. Like, we'll go through them as much as possible and then finish out those endings. And then I'll rewind back up to the top to choose this particular... Let me go up. Go up. So we're going to go back up, and then we'll go to the left door. The last door we didn't choose, which is the lounge. And we'll go through that door and take the flow down, and then choose whatever door we have not gone through, which is probably the treatment center, I hope. And we'll go through that, and again go through the last few choices of that one section, and then it will be me kind of like bouncing from right to left, basically. I'm gonna choose through the ones that I haven't been through, like through these choices, and kind of like bouncing them around and kind of seeing what they offer, because I want to see what they look like in general and kind of at least create a good basis of shortcuts to get through, so that when we go through them, we don't have to go through them again differently or something like that. Anyways, that's it for this episode. I hope to see you guys in the next episode of Your Minds. Hope you guys have a great, amazing day, week, night, or whenever you're watching this. And next episode, we'll enter the password, get the hell out of here, and then see where it takes us from there. Other than that, Roz out.